Hi, brothers and sisters in Christ. I'm Ariel Italic.
I'm Lady Bearica Andrews.
And that's DJ Action Report.
I'm sober and I hate it.
We watch wrestling and you do too, and you're watching Nobody's Watching Wrestling. We watched Extreme Rules. We're gonna talk about some looks.
Some beds.
It's just the stuff that we noticed about it, and probably you did too, but didn't mention to your friends because no homo.
First match, Dean Ambrose and The Miz for the international thingy. Dean Ambrose, his runway walk?
I feel like literally everything he does with his body is by accident. We should talk about the problem that is Dean Ambrose's hair. It's like 75% there.
I fuck him.
Oh!
Looks like fucked hair, like freshly fucked hair.
No, this is like fucked 10 years ago and never tried again hair.
Dean Ambrose did an actual move in this match other than a clothesline or a bulldog, so I was impressed that he actually pulled out a suplex.
You guys, one move.
He did one move.
It's kind of like when you give the controller to your little brother and he figures out that like down, forward, B for the first time makes a fireball. Like, he got it. I am so into The Miz, you guys. Best tits in the business.
I was really interested in his mush. Had just a little bump at the bottom, like a little clitoris.
Like a little origami dick. We should talk about Maurice.
She was in flats, and she did come to the ring with The Miz looking like a reject character in a Michael Bay Power Rangers movie.
Ah! Wearing knockoff B-Kala. The one thing I do know is that Maurice's is a store in the Midwest for basic white girls.
Okay, so match 2 is Noam Dar and Alicia Fox versus Sasha Banks and Rich Swan. Rich Swan, that is a face all the time. It's like, ah, face. Then we've got little tiny beautiful Noam Dar. He's just like a beautiful gnome.
See, I thought he was just like her gay best friend she brought along for support.
Obviously, Sasha Banks is the runway walker of almost all time. I love that it went full behind the Burger King slap fest.
I beg to differ, they at Taco Bell, girl.
Sasha Banks weave watch, very important topic because it has its ups and downs.
Sasha's weave has been better. However, it was really good. It starts coming up a little bit towards the end of the match, but Alicia Fox also had a weave problem and looked like she had a full Tyra Banks 5 head.
Bearica, thoughts?
Match 3, Alexa Bliss and Bayley.
Kendo stick on a pole, which is as dumb as it sounds. This match was previewed with perhaps the worst promo of all time. Just long and weird. It would have been quicker if she just come out, wiped her ass with a Bayley picture, and then just like been done with it. And we could have done that again for the match, as it turns out. Because it was just like, hey everyone, let's beat the shit out of Bayley with a stick.
But I was really rooting for her and she was so sad and wasn't even doing anything.
The suspicion is that Bayley backstage pissed off Vince and that he's writing her into a hole now.
She must have pissed off someone because they are playing her rough. And she's adorable. She's got a big old booty that I love.
I want to hug her shirt.
I want to hug her.
I want to hug her.
Give her
Bayley,
an actual hug.
You're always welcome on Nobody's Watching Wrestling.
I don't want to like piss on Alexa Bliss. I adore her. I think that she serves such mean girl realness all the time. She is the tiniest little asshole. I live for it.
She has or is?
She's daddy's little girl. No one will ever fuck that
Well,
anus.
apparently Bayley is daddy's little girl too, by the
Oh my
sounds
god,
of
yeah,
that
we can't
promo.
shut the fuck up about it apparently. Let's stop talking about Bayley's dad.
I bet we could at least get her 4th grade teacher on this show.
Match 4. Okay, this is the Hardy Boys versus Cesaro and Sheamus. The Hardy Boys, they're still around, everybody.
I'm very excited about this regal, like, white stripe down his,
It's an A+ Manila Luzon reference. We should also talk about Sheamus and Cesaro, though as little as possible about Sheamus, because
not the Mohawky one, right?
Yeah, that one.
He's so cute!
Ugh! Cesaro has a snatched bod. I'm A+ all about it. He can throw me around.
How about every time they almost got out of the cage, like right when they were like, could have just like rolled over and been out of the cage, they were like, I'm almost there, but I'm tired.
This is some like gentrification shit. They have an upscale doorman cage. Well, hello, sir. And
Well,
opens
how
up
come
like,
you
fuck that?
How come you just don't go running out the fucking door?
Because
and go get a lemonade.
I kind of don't remember.
Cesaro and Sheamus won, and it was stupid looking.
So dumb. Don't get back in the cage.
Don't go back in the cage.
You had one job.
Unless you left your phone there or something, like, but then like ask your friend who's still in there to grab it for you before you leave.
Guys, I left my phone in the cage. Match 5 is the Cruiserweight title something. It is Austin Aries versus Neville, who does not have a first name. I keep calling him Aaron Neville. I don't know much, but I know I hate him. Neville is a very good wrestler. He's actually really good at the talky parts, like he's had some improv training. It's not that he's balding, I think he actually shaved it back to be that way.
It's like if Dean Ambrose got like wet extensions put into his hair and like slicked it back.
Austin Aries, actual sex beast. Do it. Even in those horrible powder blue panties.
Oh, those were so bad.
The worst. But you know what? All the more reason to take them off. The match was, these are two teeny tiny flippy birds.
How tall are they?
I believe Aries is listed as 5'9", but that has to be a lie because he's so tiny.
Oh,
he
those are
right into
grinder
my
inches.
armpit.
Grinder inches.
You're supposed to be talking about the match.
Why don't you talk about the match?
It was great. I thought they were both really good, and it was sad the crowd didn't care. Aries should have won, and it was insulting that he didn't.
It is insulting that Aries didn't win. Let him win something. The 6th and final match is a big 5-way blowout. It's got,
I totally remember all these names.
Oh, do it.
Bray Wyatt, Finn Balor, Samoa Joseph, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins.
Well done!
Thank you.
Obviously, we're gonna talk about Finn Balor first.
I want to swim in his bright blue eyes.
If we're gonna talk about Finn, we have to address, like, he was at like semi-chub during this match, yes? Like that was, he had like a full, it was like a.
Oh, what?
It was just a,
Look at my dick.
just kind of like he had a great leather jacket, and they do that good camera work. The camera's on him, and he does his like eyes to the side, and you're like, oh. Bray Wyatt is there, and he is disgusting. He has horrible dreadlocks.
I kind of love how he got up there.
You're not gonna bring up Bray Wyatt's human face apron that he walked in with?
Oh!
I blocked it out.
Best look of the night.
Least interesting, of course, is Roman Reigns.
Are we talking about dress or just in general?
Both.
So I really like that Roman Reigns got up and like while the other four were like just going at each other, he was just like standing in the middle of the ring, kind of like Adeling it to the crowd. I think the least interesting look was Samoa Joseph's. Just some like loose gym shorts without even a floppy penis.
He does have a sassy slit up the side of his shorts, I'll give him that.
He Angelina Jolied that shit.
We haven't talked about Seth Rollins.
Who?
Seth Rollins, he used to have like the two-tone wet look, but he let the blonde grow out.
I obviously really liked him.
I don't remember a single thing Rollins did in this match.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he went through the table and that's great. I was 100% only watching Finn Balor this entire time.
Finn was the one who got pinned though. No, he got submitted.
I remember being very upset by that because I don't have any context for Samoa Joe or why I should like him. I know that there's probably a good reason. I don't know it, so I was just like, oh no! Like, you took my man. I'm invested in Finn Balor.
He's a sub-bottom, you'll never work out.
So you just watched Nobody's Watching Wrestling, and that was great of you, we appreciate it. Whether you liked it or not, comment below. We'd like to thank our sponsor, the Black Phoenix Alchemy Lab. They make fine perfumes from blends of essential oils. We'll put that link in the description for you.
Also, you can find in the description our link to Drag Queen merch, where you can buy Nobody's merchandise.
Ooh, juicy. Lady Bearica Andrews, where can we find you on the Intertron?
At the Lady Bearica, Intertron, at the Lady Bearica at Twitter, Instagram, and Venmo.
I'm Ariel Italic. You can find me at Ariel Italic on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter.
I love Sasha. forever.